Namaste everyone. This is Dr. Pratibha KS, Head Department of Biotechnology at KLE Societies S. Najingappa College, Rajanagar, Bengaluru. Today I'm before you to give 5th semester BSc Biotech CBBT or CZBT or Biotechnology course syllabus. Okay. This semester you are studying under 5th semester BTP 501 Genetic Engineering and Environmental Biotechnology paper 5 and another one paper 6 Immunology and Animal Biotechnology are going to study that as paper 6. Okay, this is paper 6 BTP 503 Immunology and Animal Biotechnology. This will be your paper 6. Okay, so in this semester you are studying paper 5 and paper 6. So let me recall again. Paper 5 will be your genetic engineering and environmental biotechnology, and paper 6 is your immunology and animal biotechnology. Now let us go through this particular syllabus. Part A, genetic engineering. Part B, environmental biotechnology. Okay. Here you are going to study total number of hours, 40 hours. First, let us go through the unit 1. Okay. Under this unit 1, you are going to study introduction to genetic engineering, tools for genetic engineering, DNA manipulative enzymes, restriction enzymes, its discovery, nomenclature, types, properties and mechanism of action. Okay. So you need to keep all these things in your mind. If you are willing to take any kind of seminar topics, you can choose. Then you are studying here DNA ligase. Okay, under that you are going to study T4 DNA ligase and E. coli DNA ligase, its properties and mechanism of action. Okay, then coming to the next part of the unit 1, gene cloning vectors. Okay, under this gene cloning vectors, you are going to study here plasmids. Okay, in general, you are going to study all the plasmids. Under that plasmids, you are going to study specifically PBR 322 and PUC 19. But you'll study the general characteristics of all the plasmids, but you'll focus only on PBR 322 and PUC 19. Okay. Next, other vectors like bacteriophage as vectors and cosmids you are going to study. Okay. So this unit carries 5 hours. Actually, they have given here 5 hours, but we need more than 5 hours. Then coming to here, unit 2, that is in vitro construction of recombinant DNA molecules, creation of recombinant DNA, preparation of foreign DNA, vector DNA, restriction digestion and ligation of foreign DNA with vector DNA. Okay, this is unit 2. See, we have designed very systematic way. Beginning, you'll understand all the introduction to genetic engineering and tools of genetic engineering and RDNA technology. Once you understand all this restriction enzymes and about the DNA ligase and about the cloning vectors, then you'll think about the how to construct the recombinant DNA molecules or how to create the recombinant DNA molecule. You are going to study here. Okay, then you'll also focus on gene libraries. Okay, here in gene libraries, you are going to study construction of genomic DNA library. Okay, that under that bacteriophage and caspase library and cDNA library you are going to study. Here self priming and RNase H methods you are going to study here. Okay, next coming to unit 3. Unit 3 is in unit 1 introduction you have studied, unit 2 you have studied in vitro construction, whereas in unit 3 once DNA molecules are constructed for the recombinant DNA, right, then that will be introduced into the host system. Okay, once we introduce into the host system, there whether transformation has occurred or not we need to check. So under unit 3 you are going to understand about transformation, screening and expression. Okay, so under this transformation of recombinant DNA molecules into target host organisms, okay, by you are going to study only these methods in your syllabus. Okay, that is calcium chloride mediated gene transfer, electroporation method and microinjection methods. All this which comes under the transformation. Now let us go through here screening and selection of recombinant cells. Okay, under this you are going to study immunological methods and colony hybridization methods you are going to study. Then only you'll focus on expression of clone DNA in E. coli. Okay, so this is all about the unit 3 and this carries 5 hours. And another most important unit, that is the unit 4, Okay, in paper 5. Okay, here you are going to study very important one. I'm giving in the red mark. Okay, molecular biology techniques and applications of recombinant DNA technology in human health. Under this, you are going to study electrophoretic techniques. Okay, so electrophoretic techniques, under that you are focusing on proteins and nucleic acids you are going to study. Then polymerase chain reaction. Okay, in short, we'll say PCR. Nowadays, almost all the premier research institute, they are using this PCR. So we can also call people's choice reaction. Okay, now coming to the nucleic acid sequencing. Okay, there are two methods of nucleic acid DNA sequencing, but in your syllabus, you are studying only one method, that is Sanger's dideoxy method of DNA sequencing. In short, we'll say Sanger's method. Now coming to blotting techniques. Okay, in this blotting techniques, you are going to study specifically, we have three blotting techniques: southern blotting, western blotting, and northern blotting. Southern blotting meant for the DNA separation, and western blotting meant for the protein separation, northern blotting meant for the RNA separation. All this you are going to study. Okay, then the last one in this unit 4 is production of insulin. Okay, you know better the significance of insulin. That significance we are going to study here, how they produce insulin and how they constructed everything you are going to study. Then recombinant vaccines, example hepatitis B, and human growth hormone you are going to study. Okay, so this is all about your paper 5 part A, that is genetic engineering and genetic engineering. Okay, now let us go through the part B, that is environmental biotechnology. Okay, this is the part B. Under this, you are going to study 3 units, whereas in genetic engineering, we went through 4 units, whereas here only you are going to study 3 units. Okay, now let us go through with the paper 5, environmental biotechnology part B. Here under unit 1, renewable and non-renewable resource of energy you are going to study. Okay, then conventional fuels and their environmental impact. In the exam, usually they may ask you, okay, directly for 10 marks, briefly explain conventional fuels and their environmental impact. Like that, even modern fuels and their environmental impact also they may ask you. So here you are going to study specifically plant, animal, water, coal and gas specifically you are going to study under this. Okay, then comes here modern fuels. Okay, modern fuels and their environmental impact. There methanogenic bacteria, biogas, microbial H2 production you are going to study over here. Okay, then here conversion of sugar to alcohol and gasohol you are going to study. So all this which comes under in your unit 1. Why I'm giving you all these things, because you can, if you want any unit for your seminar topic or assignment topics, you can choose and you can submit for your 5 marks. Okay, so all this unit carries 5 marks. Then coming to the unit 2, okay, quite very interesting. Almost all units are very interesting in your paper 5. Unit 2, biofertilizers and biopesticides. Okay, here biofertilizers and biopesticides. Under that, you are going to study role of symbiotic and asymbiotic nitrogen fixing bacteria in enrichment of soil, algal and fungal biofertilizers. Okay, there you are going to focus on one. Okay, VAM means that is vesicular herbuscular mycorrhizae and trichoderma you are going to study. Next, coming to the most important one, that is bio leaching. Okay, focus on all this, because you may usually you will get during your viva, okay, regarding all this particular definition. Under bioleaching, you are going to study enrichment of ores by microorganisms, specifically gold, copper and uranium you are going to study. Okay, so this is all about unit 2. Now let us go through unit 3. Okay, here in unit 3 you are going to study environmental significance of GMOs. Here environmental significance of GMOs, whereas full form of GMOs is genetically modified organisms. Okay, here you are going to study plants, microbes and animals. Okay, then bioremediation. So usually in the exam for 5 marks, 10 marks, and even during Viva, you may also get this question. Okay, for 10 marks or even 2 marks or 1 mark. Bioremediation of soil and water contaminated with oil spills, heavy metals and detergents you are going to study over here. Then next one is biodegradation. Okay, so here under this biodegradation of lignin and cellulose. Okay, you are going to study. Then phytoremediation, degradation of pesticides and other toxic chemicals by microorganisms. Okay, then degradation of aromatic and chlorinated hydrocarbons and petroleum products you are going to study over here. And another separate as a seminar topic also you can choose, that is treatment of municipal wastewaters and industrial effluents. You can take this also as your seminar topic, or you can take this as the assignment topic for your internal assessment marks, that is treatment of municipal wastewater, okay, and industrial effluent. So this is all about your part B, that is paper 5, genetic engineering and environmental biotechnology. Okay, now let us go through here what all the experiments you are going to study under this paper 5. Okay, I'm going step by step. Please have a look, and if you want, you can take a screenshot or you can make a note. Okay, so here serial number 1, let us go through the first one. Okay, so here first you are going to study the isolation of genomic DNA from plant to source or plant tissue. Okay, this is the plant source we are using here, the cauliflower. Okay, next here isolation of genomic DNA from animal tissue. Okay, first we are going to do with the plant source, then we can also take animal source, that is animal tissue, goat liver you can choose. Then isolation of genomic DNA from bacterial cells. Okay, that is E. coli you can take. Then fourth question is isolation of plasmid DNA and purification you are going to study. This is just a demo. You are going to do this particular demo, and you are going to learn how to isolate plasmid DNA and their purification. Next one is restriction digestion of DNA. Okay, here DNA I have mentioned the small letter. Okay, it's a typing error. You should mention that as a capital letter. Okay, restriction digestion of DNA. And next one is separation of DNA by gel electrophoresis. Okay, and the next experiment here is separation of protein by polyacrylamide gel electrophoresis. Okay, here you need to write the full form of page, that is polyacrylamide gel electrophoresis. You need to write this one in the capital, not in the small. Okay, let us write in capital PAGE. Okay, next one is serial number 8. Experiment number 8 is bacterial examination of water by MPN method. Again here this MPN must be compulsory. Capital letters MPN, that is most probable number method. Okay, this experiment is also quite very interesting. When you perform, you will understand this particular experiment. Okay. So related to water analysis, contaminated water analysis, fecal contamination analysis. The next is experiment number 9, that is determination of dissolved oxygen. Okay, this is also important for your examination. Then experiment number 10 is vesicular herbuscular mycorrhizal staining. You are going to stain the given worm sample and you are going to show to the examiner. And last experiment you are going to study are spotters. We are going to show you the pictorial representation of different concepts of paper 5, part A and part B. Those spotters you are going to identify, you are going to write the spotters information. Okay, so this is all about your paper 5 experiments. Now let us go through the practical scheme. Okay, so paper 5, 5th semester BSc, okay, that is BTP 502 Genetic Engineering and Environmental Biotechnology. BTP means Biotechnology Practical. Okay, now let us go through here the experiments and with the scheme. Question number 1 in the examination, we are going to do isolate the genomic DNA from the given sample. that is animal source or plant source. In the exam, you may get any one particular source, animal or either plant you are going to get. This carries 7 marks. Here you need to focus on the aim of the, you need to write the aim, procedure in the form of flow chart, then you need to write the result and microscopic view, or whatever the, here if, for example, your isolating genomic DNA, no microscopic view, just you need to note the result. Okay. They have given the scheme of evaluation also. Principle and procedure 3 marks, performance 4 marks, and result carries 2 marks. Okay, you should keep this in your mind. Then question number 2, in during the examination we are going to ask that is estimate the dissolved oxygen and total hardness in the given sample B. Okay, this carries 6 marks. Okay, for the 6 marks you need to perform and you need to write the answers thoroughly. So here for question number 2, performance carries 3 marks, principle 2 marks, calculation and result, as this is DO and you are going to check the hardness of the given sample. So you are going to calculate that, calculation results carries 2 marks. Okay, hope you are getting here. Then question number 3, make temporary preparation of sample C. That is, what are the WAM sample, rhizobium from root nodules will be given, no? That you need to mount. Okay, and you need to show to the examiner. You need to call the examiner and to show to the examiner. This carries 3 marks. Here we are going to split the marks. Slide preparation 3 marks, sketch and comment 2 marks we are going to give you. So sorry, total here how much marks here? I've given 3 marks. It means slide preparation 1 mark and sketch and comment, that will be 2 marks. Okay. The next one is here, undefined comment on the spotters D, E and F. Okay, these are the spotters. Spotters we are going to give you from theory and practical, based on theory and practical information. This carries here 9 marks. 9 marks we are going to split, like writing part 2 marks and identification 1 mark. So what are the spotters you are going to study under paper 5? Spotters like horizontal gel electrophoretic unit, transilluminator, their photograph we may keep, and MPN tubes, photographs are directly we are going to keep the tubes, restriction digestion gel photographs, plasmid DNA photographs, and chemicals like APS and RSDS, and biogas plant photograph we may keep. Okay, APS means ammonium per sulfate. SDS is sodium dodecyl sulfate. Okay, you have studied that SDS in page. Okay, so polyacrylamide gel electrophoresis, there also you are going to study about SDS. Okay, so here next question is Viva. This Viva carries 5 marks. Okay, Viva was the on genetic engineering. Okay, genetic engineering and environmental biotechnology, theory and practicals only we are going to ask the question. For example, some of the teacher by curiosity, they may ask you some different questions out of the syllabus, but you should consider, because that is to check just your knowledge, how much you have understood about the genetic engineering and environmental biotechnology. So this is all about your paper 5, genetic engineering and environmental biotechnology. Hope I made myself crystal clear. If you have any doubts, you can approach me. Okay. Thank you for being with me. I, Dr. Pratibha K, signing off for today. Stay tuned with me. I'll be back with some more videos. Thank you for being with me. Thank you.